Okay, so let's start
It's
with.
from your heart.
Let's start with
Can I go to the bathroom before you started?
We have one person when she comes back in after we're done presenting. Okay, so I worked with Lamaya because I agree with her. She was our reporter, so I'm gonna go ahead and present. So our 4 reasons. We are the ones who want the product. They're making it for us, so we feel we should be the ones that pay more for the workers to earn more money. It doesn't hurt us to pay a little more. We can afford it. We are saying that. We could pay another quarter. We could pay 10 cents. We could pay, because if you think about it, if they're selling thousands of shirts and they're going to charge 10 cents more, that 10 cents times the 1,000 times the 10,000 that they're making, and if we know it's going straight to the workers, I'm willing to pay that extra.
But how would we know that though? Like, how's it going to?
Well, you know what? Some companies, like, they actually tell you that they're gonna do that.
I want to see them take money down there.
But they can
you what? So they can well, but there's checks and balances on stuff like that. And you know what? If a company, guys, if a company's caught in a lie like that, they're gonna ruin their reputation, right?
What if they're good at lying? They ain't gonna get
God, there's too many people. There's too many eyes out there now with the internet and everything that's going on. Things could become uncovered.
I think that they posted them kids and them little skinny kids. I think that's a lot too. I don't think that they even giving money to them little kids.
Oh, you're talking about the children and all that stuff?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about them commercials with the little kids looking in the camera all buck eyed and sad. And then they got the dogs doing it too. Play that. Alright, okay, so our next reason. If we increase the price, that you can get more money than just people donating. So if we ask people, like in the video we saw, they were asked to donate just that one day. So yeah, they're gonna get money that one day by whoever happens to go up to that vending machine. But if they increase the price, you're gonna be able to help more workers. You're gonna get more money overall because you're gonna be increasing the price for the whole year, forever. And then we want to do it. We're agreeing because we want to do it because we want to help the workers. We want them to have more money for food and to take care of their family. We're doing it to be helpful and nice. So those are our 4 reasons. So let's go ahead and go over to the disagree. So I just read it?
So tell us, yeah. If you want to discuss it a little bit, you can.
Okay, reason 1, I don't think we should pay more for them to pay. Did you write that wrong? You said I don't think we should pay more for them to pay more.
To get more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's reason 1. And then reason 2, they should be getting paid by the government. Reason 3, the CEOs and founders already get paid more than they need. Reason 4, we pay enough for workers to get paid more.
So the one about the government, why should the government do it?
Because it's the government. They're supposed to be taking care of us.
So over there though, right? Because a lot of these are outsourced. Because here the workers make at least, what did you say, $7.25 an hour. We're talking about countries where it's like less than $1, less than a quarter sometimes that they're getting paid. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So China, Indonesia, Bangladesh, places like that where it's very low. So you think the government should step in and and do what?
They're not my
The
kids.
group can help out.
They're not my kids.
What should the government do?
The government should stop making unnecessary things and bills and worry about what's important instead of doing stupid stuff.
Yeah,
with
like
money.
coning and stuff. They ain't start doing that coning shit.
Okay. Strongly disagree. What's my strongly disagree group say?
We just don't care. We got our own problems.
Okay, so you don't care because you got your own problems.
And then also the government pays these
People don't get stuff for free. You gotta work for it.
Okay, so they should just get a handout.
Why we got to help them. Why can't the government help them?
Okay, so you're kind of agreeing over here with them. Why can't the government help them? Okay. What else?
Would they bring money for the bums in our country? No, so why should we help them?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Would they bring money for the bums in our country? No, why? So So why should we?
Okay, so they're not gonna help us, so we're not gonna help them. But what if there are countries that can't help? Because they're having trouble feeding their own communities.
That's not our problem.
Well, then we shouldn't have
Shouldn't be
$133
that.
million lotteries then, and $233 million
But see,
lotteries.
that's just how people are choosing to spend their money.
Well,
I'm not
that's
spending no
stupid.
extra.
How-
You
Just
already
like
get-
soda, should we have soda? Soda is no nutritional value, causes diabetes, but people are choosing to have
What are
it.
you gonna
Because
do
money.
with all that
Money.
You're not gonna take
Money.
all that
That's the
money
whole
when you
problem.
die. There's no, you don't need to have $173 million just sitting
You
there.
know what, don't worry, because the government takes a huge chunk of that.
It does. It takes like half of it.
And then all these new toys and stuff that's
So
coming
why
out,
don't
like
they
the
just
black,
put,
like, what is
you
that?
get like $7 million instead of
It's these dumb little new toys that keep coming out, and I just think they're so dumb. And then, like, people are actually like wasting the government and like people.
Like, why are you
inventors and
using
stuff
the
are, like,
waste
I don't know
wasting
where
their
you're
money.
going with that part, but
I just don't care. I don't know why.
That makes me angry. I need to stop talking about this.
Okay, so my last final question to you guys, just to like give you some food for thought, is if your favorite brand of clothing or shoes, if you found out that they were keeping their workers in these conditions, because a lot of the brands that you have now, they don't, because they've had backlash in the past and they changed their practices because people started boycotting them and they didn't want that anymore. So Nike was one. Back in the 90s, they were treating their workers like this. They had
I
tons,
can do
tons of backlash.
That's child labor thing
Exactly.
in China.
So they changed their practice because they didn't want that anymore. So if you found out that you know your favorite brand was using child labor, people were dying because of the conditions of the factories that they were working in, would that make you change what you buy?
Nope.
No.
What? What you gonna do?
Maybe.
Hold on.
Maybe.
If we stop
Well,
buying
it
shoes,
would
they don't
make
stop
me-
dying.
I would like
No,
write
would
a
you
letter
change?
strongly
Well, because there's more than one brand of shoes.
worded
I know, but
green
why
letter.
would
I
I
would
stop
write a
wearing
strongly
certain
worded letter to the
shoes
company
because people
and
dying?
then
Like, even if I stop buying shoes, people still probably gonna be dying.
So, but when there's like a boycott to get them to change, because that's how you make changes. Is you
I would
tell
help
the
them.
company,
I would help them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not
sign
putting
petitions,
but
maybe.
money.
I would
I'm not
help,
putting no money into it.
but-
Like, not my problem. I would be there to speak on. Say something about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just horrible. But
So-
money.
Stop
Not putting no money
wearing
into
brand shoes for those dying kids.
Huh?
You want us to wear some Skechers and stuff for those dying kids?
I'm not wearing
No, I'm
this
not saying Skechers. I'm just saying that
That's
if there's
messed
more
up.
than Skechers.
That is so
Or
wrong.
some
Or
fake
velvet,
concrete
Miss.
stuff.
Oh,
Honestly, if like
Walmart shoes.
say everybody stopped buying Jordans, he doesn't need to change anything because he probably already made enough money to live off for the rest of his life.
You already did.
Yeah.
Well, but it's a machine and it needs constant money feeding back into it to keep it going. Because now it's not about Jordan. He's just the name. He's not probably running it or designing anything. He just put his name on it a long time ago, and there you go.
He already
So
designed all this shit.
it's a machine that has people attached to it that are making a living off of it. So once that stops because people decide I'm not going to buy your product because you're not practicing, the way you run your business. I don't agree with
I'm
it.
even stop at that because I can't buy no more Jordans.
Could stop
So you can
manufacturing
boycott.
stuff
It's
today
not
and
our
they'll be
fault
just
that they chose to work there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
I
our
want to
fault.
see
They didn't have to
What?
work there.
See, you better run your way to America. Skip or something.
It's on the other side of the world.
Shoot,
across
I'll
the
make
border.
over here.
Swim over here.
Let's get back to our seats. You're gonna do your little
You
evaluation.
better put some floaters on.
So,
Some
I think-
goggles.
I think we hit our objective completely today. We totally debated this. I'm very proud of the way y'all were speaking your minds and had
We
some
should have
strong
a debate
opinions.
club.
A debate club?
Why would you say
Y'all
that?
debate
man?
all the
It's the
time.
last thing that's going.
Well,
Only
it's
one that
already
was-
late, but
Next year, not
Next
not
year.
now.
Green was
We're gonna be
mine.
out
Alright,
Sure.
let's get back to
Cheers,
school.
when I'm not
next
here.
year. High school, I'm gonna be in debate club. High school, I'm not
Am
gonna.
I?
You better watch out for me.
You gonna feed them kids down there?
Hell yeah, I wish you got $1.50.
You
You gonna buy 2 bags, spread them chips.
Wait, is my pencil over there? She gonna go down there. Oh, just give it to
Well,
me.
that ain't
Bag
my
of Funyuns. Pass out each crumb.
She gonna be flicking gold to everyone. One for you. One for you.
Alright. The topic of study, just put a clothing article.
Could you give me a pencil, please?
Flicking crumbs.
Can I borrow a pencil?
Clicking crumb.
Yeah, we might have to share some
I
pencils,
think- I
guys.
don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
What you
Might have to get you.
What you put?
Topic of study is clothing article. Thank you, ma'am.
Try to do one.
What period is this? Fifth? Sixth?
I know.
Today's my cousin's
First of the
birthday.
month. That means.
I'm running 14, 30. First of the month.
Don't forget the cycle.
Like an eye?
No.
I
have it written on a piece of paper.
What period is this? Clothing article?
Clothing article.
Ooh, okay.
What made you think of that?
I wanna hear some real stuff there.
Yes, I'm done.
Put some real stuff in those bottom two questions. Don't put everything and nothing. Be specific. When someone asks you, what's the best? They're asking for the single thing that's the best. Everything can't be the single
Miss,
thing.
what if you're just a good person?
Come on, try harder. Think about your learning.
Okay, we did best at debating.
Okay,
That's what I
that's
put.
better.
And then
Discussing
we need to
the
improve on writing
Well,
more.
what you put for the last one?
She said.
What you put for the last one?
clothing article.
Working on some words.
Communicate.
Say.
Communicate.
So today's the last day to turn in any late work. Guys, today's your last day to turn in any late work to me. Come to me for
What happened
seventh
to what's
period. Huh?
That was working.
The media
Best
people.
friend I love you.
Media people. You were gonna write. First you said you're gonna write about Sesame Street.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, you remember.
You're still my
For the
best
last
But
one.
you were, I don't know if you changed your mind.
I gotta do my writing.
Me too.
About the social media.
What's my grade in your class?
Well, I haven't put the zero in for that.
So you think they gonna ask like 60? 70? 71? 72?
You could write that next period. Yeah.
Next period.
Seventh period. Yeah.
What is decent?
Totally do it.
We can't turn this tomorrow.
It's just today. Ask me to do 7 period.
I'm gonna do it in 7th period.
Yeah, me too.
Miss, what was that?
I'm gonna search out social media.
Paper?
My copy is
Media,
I
how,
can't even vibe to that.
what type of media impacts your
Miss, what do I do
record?
with this index
Huh?
card?
Oh, can you go around and pick them all up?
My what?
Put them in the tray.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna actually.
you didn't have one, right?
That's what every time you ask me, it's my heart to be fast.
You can take all these from me. Alright guys, if you owe me work and you need to stay
Is
for
that
seventh
too
period, you can. If not, you are free to go.